Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Punch It Chewie podcast.
Hello.
Hello, everyone here. What happened?
Fucking didn't press that button at the same time. Stupid name tag. So like one after the other.
That's fine. Okay, well, welcome back, everybody. We hope you had an awesome week.
Yeah.
We have a full house in here tonight. Full staff.
Yeah.
And we're excited to have both Manny and Chuck in here today. Oh, so if you guys don't know, so you're not confused, my brother Arek, I call him Chuck. Mm-hmm. It's a long ass story, but we'll get into it later. But just so you know,
it's his nickname.
Chuck, that's his nickname. But yeah, all right. So before we hop into the episode, we have a few awesome announcements. Yesterday, so by the time that this episode comes out, yesterday was the 8-year anniversary of Punch It.
Woo!
Yeah, it's very exciting. I can't believe it's been 8 years.
I know, that's crazy.
It feels like we just started.
Right?
Yeah. But I mean, it's pretty awesome. I mean, we started making pins. Now I don't know what we're doing making a podcast, but we're here.
Yeah.
And thank you so much to everybody that has supported us throughout these 8 years of Punch It, of making art, making content,
making
videos, making memes. and that's, I think that's one of the highlights of our 8 years, is that there was like a handful of people a couple years ago that named us as their favorite meme account.
Hey. Really?
And we were like
what?
Okay.
Like, we didn't make a lot, but I guess they were all bangers.
Yeah. When we make memes, they're bangers. They're fire. But yeah. So we've been a meme account. We've been an art account. We make stupid shit all the time. So
yeah, always evolving.
Yeah, always evolving.
But only getting stupider.
Look at how far we've come. How much we've changed. So honestly though, thank you to everybody. It truly means a lot, and especially now in these like evolutions of what we want to do with Punch It, what we want to do, just for ourselves creatively, exactly. Especially this podcast. This I don't know. This is like one of the things that we look forward to the most. I mean, we've made it a weekly thing for us. Yeah. So and
we've been consistent.
So thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for buying pins. Thank you for saying hi at shows. Thank you for following. Thank you for all of it. It means a lot.
Thank you.
But yes, so 8 years, and here's to hopefully 8 more and 8 more after that. And we'll see what happens.
It's a lifestyle at this point.
We'll take it in 8-year spurts.
And then also, if you guys have not listened in on previous episodes, we are going to be at San Diego Comic-Con this year. We're super excited. We're also planning some fun like remotes, some fun content that we're planning on recording at the show itself, and I think we might do something special for our episodes that drop during Comic-Con or after Comic-Con. Because there's been some ideas, some talk amongst the people in this room of
I'm nervous.
Doing some fun remotes, and we'll see. That's all I'll say for now. But we're excited. We're planning some fun stuff. But yeah, we're gonna have a booth at San Diego Comic-Con. We're gonna have a ton of exclusives. We're gonna be sharing a booth with our friends Miguel and Mike from BB Create. And we're doing collaborative exclusives with them as well. So there will be more. Probably next episode we'll show you guys, so we can start kind of promoting for that. Because it's coming up quick. But also, and something I can show you guys today is we are going to be sponsoring, I think we talked about it last episode, but we're going to be sponsoring Mosh Isley. So it is the coolest after party at Comic-Con this year. And we're going to be sponsoring it with well, there was different sponsorship opportunities, but ours includes us being there and present with like some merch and kind of like having a booth at the event itself.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be there, and we've is this on the screen already?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, well, there you go. So yeah, we're gonna be at Mosh Isley. It's gonna be on July 21st, I believe. That is the Friday of Comic-Con.
Yes.
And I have designed some exclusive pins that are just for the event. So if you are gonna be at Comic-Con, or even if you're not going to Comic-Con but you're in the area, you can still go to this event.
Yeah, you don't need a Comic-Con badge to go to this.
Nice.
No, you don't. So still come by. If you're an emo punk fan and a Star Wars fan, this is like your literal pocket of the Star Wars community.
Dude, I love it.
Yeah. If you have not been to a Mosh Isley, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Definitely head on over. Get your tickets. They're still available. You can get them on. Learn more about the event. Get your tickets at moshisley.com. But so yeah, these are the pins that we're gonna be making. So there's gonna be LE100 of this variant. This is the regular variant. And there will be only 100 of them available at the event at our booth. So these will be available for purchase. But if you're one of the first 50, so yeah, for the listeners, I guess
they're like, so what is it?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So for the listeners, this is this is the exclusive pin design that we'll have available at Mosh Isley, and it is Greedo as all like punk rockered out, right? He's got ripped sleeves from his jacket. He's wearing his vest. His iconic orange vest with pins all over them. He's got a Hut Cartel pin on, a credits symbol pin, a thermal detonator. He's got piercings all over his ears, and I accentuated the mohawk to really be like a mohawk. And he's also
Full
playing.
send.
Yeah, and he's ripping the fucking space guitar. Like ripping on it. So definitely head on over to YouTube to check it out. I think this is probably the first time we reveal it.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely check it out. So these are going to be limited edition of 100 and only available at the event. And so when they sell out, they will be sold out. And we're also doing 50. So for the first 50 people through the door, we're doing an exclusive free pin. So if you're one of the first 50 people through the door, you will get this variant for free. Ooh. So it's just a color variant. It's still Greedo, same design, but instead of the orange vest, it's a dark purple. We kind of inverted the colors a little bit in the background, and just something special, something cool for the people that are there early, and incentive to be there, as soon as possible, because this is the premier after party at San Diego Comic-Con this year for Star Wars fans, at least. So yeah, very excited for that. Definitely get your tickets, and also really quick, make sure to get your tickets for Legends Con. If you're not going to be going, or if you're planning on going to Legends Con, make sure to get your tickets for that, because that show is coming up soon, and you're definitely not going to want to miss it. We're going to be celebrating the 15-year anniversary of The Force Unleashed at that event. We're going to be doing our own Force Unleashed pin collection for the event. Those will be like our exclusives for the event. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. There's gonna be a lot of writers, expanded universe writers, expanded universe artists. There's gonna be a lot of influencers and cosplayers and panels of all kinds. So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm excited.
Besides that, I think that's everything we had to announce.
All the announcements.
Let's get into the show. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tell me when you're ready.
Be good.
Good? All right. So, let's check it out.
Ewoks live on Endor. They're cute, cuddly, fuzzball, teddy bear-like monsters. And they'll eat your ass. Because they eat people. And people usually don't like words like midget, so I won't say it. But that's who in the costume. And they like the jug up.
I didn't understand half of that.
We're all fine here now, thank you. How are you?
He really just.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay.
If his definition is not on Wikipedia by now.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
Who did it? This is Greedo on the. I guess that's the bass. You got a bass or guitar?
Ewoks live on Endor. They're cute, cuddly, fuzzball, teddy bear-like monsters.
I could listen to this guy talk about Star Wars all day.
Right? So if you want, we can rewatch it. But I didn't finish the video. I just saw that there was another Star Wars one.
Oh, and
And
you saved it for the podcast?
I saved it. So
I love that.
It was selected by Faith.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely have to rewatch because I have to watch his videos like 4 or 5 times before I understand
Alright.
what
Because
he's
you keep
saying.
grasping stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ewoks live on Endor.
Okay, we got that right.
Yeah, okay.
Ewoks live on Endor.
Setting the
They're
scene.
cute, cuddly, fuzzball, teddy bear-like monsters. And they'll eat your ass.
What? Did he mean like they'll eat you?
They'll eat you. They'll eat you.
Okay.
Not like.
I
Not
thought it was gonna be some
literal.
parental discussion of that.
Not like,
I was like,
it's not like groceries. Not like groceries.
Because they eat people. And people usually don't like words like midget, so I won't say it. But that's when
people don't like this
No, I won't
word,
say it, but-
so I'm
I
gonna
won't
say
say
it.
it. I won't say it.
Oh my god, dude.
I did not know that was there. By the way.
Oh my
Fuck.
god.
costume. And they like to jump up.
Was that also him
Yeah.
recorded
Did he
over
voice over
himself?
He
Okay.
will do that sometimes.
He adds his own
He adds his
I
yeah.
like
he,
the spin around at the beginning.
effect.
right the
That's like his go-to.
That's
Like you
I love
always
that.
know it's
Yeah,
him.
like breaking news.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so dramatic.
the
And it's always outside of a grocery store. This guy, like, he doesn't film at
He has his
home
best
or like
ideas in
work.
there.
Yeah, he just
Yeah,
like
it's like I just get the vibe.
gets the
Yeah.
inspo.
And they'll eat your ass.
Oh my god.
I seriously love this.
The
guy.
soundboard is like filling up. Like
Oh, it's pretty.
You're
you're really having
I'm-
a lot of fun with that. How
Oh.
many are there now?
Yeah.
Can you show on the
Uh,
screen? I'll probably post it.
No. I don't.
No,
I don't
it's
want. There's a lot of stuff on here. no.
There's 42.
My Legos.
Currently 42, and you're always adding new ones. That's a good one.
That's it.
So that was actually a submission from Chuck.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Hey,
that was a
nice.
submit.
Good shit.
He showed me that shit, and I was like, "You gotta send that to the fucking Chuck."
I need that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Does-
good question, man. I'm looking for the
Has Eric heard Bella's #1 fan?
Oh my
No
god.
way.
Like,
You're like, wow.
Did you
and
hear
at the
this?
same time,
No.
you're like, wow.
do we have to revisit
Wait,
this?
what?
Is
We
this
have to
still-
revisit this.
No, is this some
Yeah.
weirdo?
Audio
Yeah.
on
We
her
have to
DMs.
revisit
There's a
Oh,
whole
no.
yeah.
So
It's like 2.5 minute audio recording that someone
Please
sent
give me
me.
a chance. Oh my god.
all right.
Wait, I need to see this.
Yeah, you do.
So, to preface
Oh
this,
my god! Look
my
at
God.
someone sent me DMs like in my requested
Yeah.
because I had like never talked to them before, but they
the whole
sent
last segment.
because like you could only send up to a minute voice recording at a time. So
Yeah.
he sent one, and then he sent another, and then I
He
think
filled out all the time.
it was
Like,
I think
He doubled down.
yeah,
yeah.
he like doubled down. And I don't think he typed anything.
Oh,
he
no.
just straight up sent me these audio
Voice messages?
voice
Oh,
messages,
no.
and
Oof,
yeah.
milker.
Yeah, so
all right. I'm ready.
Alright.
you'll
Ready?
you'll
You're
you'll
not.
enjoy
You're not.
this.
Oh god.
You're not
All
right.
right. All right.
Hey, Isabella, I just recently got Insta. I was, yeah, well.
Well,
Oh,
7
no.
seconds
Okay.
in and it's
Oh,
already.
God. I already hear it. Bro, the crust on that chair.
All right.
Dude.
All right.
Well,
Well.
Stop.
Dude.
it's time to get out of my shell. Well, speaking about my shell, I live in a small apartment, but it's filled with lots of goods, lots of very goods. I'm like the biggest Star Wars fan in the world. I'm 38 years old, and every time I watch A New Hope, I'm still feeling like the 7-year-old that I was when I first watched
The what? The 7-year-old.
I don't remember being this bad.
It was
Yeah,
it's rough.
It
It's
gets
rough.
worse.
That's the most Reddit voice of like.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, it's rough.
that movie. I love Star Wars. I collect Star Wars. I play the games. I watch the movies. I read the comics. I've been wearing the pajamas. I've been fighting Jedi and Siths with my lightsabers ever since I was a kid. My favorite character is Han Solo. I'm a huge fan of Shadows of the Empire, the expanded universe.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
I mean, like, bro knows what's up.
Okay,
It
but
props,
the way that he's giving me his entire life story, like in one go, like
It just sounds like
I
he
mean,
just
it's
knows
just-
everything
it's-
you've said in every video.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I love all of it.
yeah, like all the
love
stuff that
all of
you talk about.
I mean,
Also-
look, distinction here. We're only halfway in.
Yeah.
This is how.
Only
Yeah.
halfway in.
Yeah.
Usually, like, if this is just a fan expressing their love of Star Wars,
Yeah.
that's different.
No,
right?
no, no.
Uh-huh.
This
That's cool.
this
But-
is he's giving me his credentials
Yeah.
as to why he would be
Is he like, I'm 38? Is
A
that what he
good
said?
boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
38. I have an
So-
apartment.
so pretty
almost
much-
40.
So
Oh
pretty
my
much what
God.
he's doing
Yeah.
is he's verbally reading out his Tinder profile
Probably.
description.
It's like,
here's
my
photo. Also, quick
Describing
note.
the pictures.
You can hear people. I don't know if you can really hear
In
it,
the
but there are
back?
people in the background,
Yeah.
He's literally
like
in public.
talking.
He's
So
like in
he's
public.
Mall or
in
some
public.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's like-
just like
Oh.
holding his phone up to
I
his
think I have a theory.
mouth.
I have a theory. I think he's at work.
Oh.
I think he's at work.
I
my
hope
God.
not.
So just let's finish listening because I think there's more evidence
It
towards
is
the
giving
end.
me Walmart vibes.
Bro,
I think it's a restaurant,
Oh,
a
really?
restaurant?
or no. I think it may be like an office setting.
because
It's
it's
definitely
not
an office.
loud,
It's
but
been
you
a
can
while.
hear people in the background.
It's been a while since we've listened.
Guys
to
like
this.
that don't work at a restaurant.
All right, let's listen.
All right.
Storyline. Just to come on here, and to see the most beautiful, cutest, and sexiest woman I've
Oh my
ever
God.
seen in my life.
Bro. It went from here to here. Oh my God.
Hey, but do you see? Like you heard when the first clip ended, right?
Uh-huh.
And then the second one just starts.
Because like yeah, the
Strong.
first
Squidward.
the first message was about
Was
him,
mellow.
Yeah.
The first
but
message
it was about
mellow.
him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
now
like-
the second
this
message is
is what
about
I
me.
like.
It's like the first
You
one
know?
gave him a boost of confidence and be like,
Yeah,
you know
he's
what?
like-
I'm gonna double down.
Yeah.
It's like, maybe she saw this one. She hasn't said anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna send
keep,
another
like,
one.
yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Dude.
She definitely saw the first one.
Yeah.
Right. Like, all right.
Wearing a very cool Star Wars shirt, and then in the background having like a huge collection is like, you piqued my eyes. I'm normally not the kind of guy that dwells all over a picture or that just doesn't know what to say, but you are like the best of both worlds. You're like, wow, and at the same time you're like, wow.
Yeah. You're like, whoa.
That's the best part of the
Dude.
whole message.
Oh my God.
That's pretty good.
So that's
You're
your
like-
number one fan.
You're like, wow.
But at the same time,
You're like,
You're like-
whoa.
you're like, wow.
Whoa.
So how do you feel about this?
There's still
Oh.
10 seconds.
It's
No.
it's not
Oh my
over.
God.
It's
You're into the same things I am. That's just so amazing. And speaking about amazing, I think you are amazing. I would love to get to know you.
I
like
would
middle
love to
school
get
flirting.
to know you.
You know, you like Star Wars. Yeah, since we both like Star Wars.
Yeah.
You're pretty amazing.
It's just, I just think it's crazy, like, how forward he was. Like a 2-minute audio recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why, not like a hey.
All right. Listen to the background.
Okay.
Listen to the
Okay.
background right here towards the end. Tell me this doesn't sound like it's an office setting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. And speaking about amazing, I think you are amazing. I would love to get to know you.
Did you hear that?
It might
at the
just be his
beginning?
mom in the back.
I mean,
Honest to God. It might be his mom. Because I don't hear like two people. I hear
Or
one
whatever other influencer he has
Yeah.
trapped in the basement. I don't
Oh
know.
my god, no.
No. I'm sure this
It
guy
might be his mom.
It's probably
It's
his
his
mom.
mom.
It's his mom.
I mean,
Oh my God. Dude's almost 40. That's insane.
Speaking about amazing, I think you are amazing.
You need to make that a soundboard.
I think you are amazing.
speaking of amazing.
I think you
See,
are amazing.
see, that's the thing is like, he said so many words, but he didn't really say a lot.
It wasn't like
You know,
asking
like-
you out. It wasn't
yeah,
like, it was
it
just like
wasn't-
describing things. Yeah.
No,
It was
he
just like, so I'm a Star Wars fan.
This is all that I like.
You are a Star Wars fan.
We're soulmates.
Come on.
We got something.
Come on.
Yeah, that was like, I think he sent that about a year ago now, and I didn't
Was
see
it
it
a
until
year
like
ago?
6 months after he sent it, because it was in my request.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like
Yeah.
buried in the buried folder of Instagram, but I was like, a 2-minute audio, that's weird. And then I listened, and it was that. So
Yeah.
That is the craziest thing. Oh my God.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
now we have some
I should check, see if he like sent anything else.
I mean, maybe he saw the first time we talked about it.
Bro,
he sent
he's
like
pissed.
a follow
No, my
up.
favorite one of those is like when they're like nice at first, and then
Yeah.
and then you don't respond.
And
So
they
like,
spiral.
You're like, fucking
screw you,
bitch.
fuck, yeah, like, bitch, yeah. Uh-huh.
Bunch of
Yeah.
bleep noises.
That's
Yeah.
probably what she has waiting for her.
Literally. How dare you?
Yeah, very strange. I mean,
You broke our trust.
yeah. I opened up to you,
Yeah.
you shit all over me.
I rented my tux.
We had something.
Yeah. It was just the audacity for me. That's what gets me. You know, like
Yeah.
it's fine to be like, hey, cool, you like Star Wars? I like Star Wars. I like posting Legos. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
different,
like
yeah.
I'm not. It's not like I won't talk to
I mean,
anyone. But he
I
was
don't like,
like,
that he's whispering in the mic too. Like
Yeah.
he has to hide it. Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it's like low key.
Yeah. It's funny too because it's like, if anyone's like, "Oh, you're shitting on this guy," it's like, it's not like I'm a secret.
Yeah.
You're the main. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah. It's like you don't gotta know.
It's cool, I mean-
I came across
be a
this
sneaker.
one video
Yeah.
throughout the week. I was just dying. So it's a little girl's birthday party. Just play the clip because I was
The
dying.
piñata.
Okay.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
the piñata one.
It's behind.
Oh my god! That did not look real!
Triple decker, bro.
Bro, is that like a little cactus?
Oh my God.
Se lo puso en la frente. cabrón.
First of all, that piñata is so small. There's like,
There's
Oh
no
my
candy.
God.
That's
there's
No. I mean, maybe there was.
what was it like? Oh, like I'm gonna break it open a little bit, and then the girls will like hit it, and the candy will fall out. Why is this guy
No,
going
no.
first?
I think this guy straight up knew. I don't think he knew. I don't think he knew that would happen. I
Yeah.
think he thought that it would just like explode, and all the candy would
yeah.
it would just still fucked up because candy
Bro,
hurts.
no, it fucking
Yeah.
flew. It like
No, he-
like a boomerang. Like
he hit that way
Yeah.
too hard.
But you know,
Way too hard.
it's that one deal. You know, like it gets pedo like the first 30 minutes. Like, yeah, another kid's birthday party.
Yeah,
Chugs it down and starts doing shit like that.
yeah. I think
Dude,
the
what-
drug deal. Yeah, like, yeah.
I've seen a lot of
Wait, that's not a triple headshot.
Yeah.
What the hell that is?
I'd be proud.
Oh my god. That was good.
crazy.
I hope
that.
the girls are okay
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
enjoyed the
They,
candy.
they definitely got extra candy.
Yeah.
An extra piece of cake.
That would be Anakin at a birthday party.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oops.
You know the mom. You know the mom screamed at the Theo.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, let's watch that one more time. I want to hear what they said.
At the end.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Is this lady? When they clap,
What was
They're just
the-
still cheering, dude.
What was the last sound?
Oh, the
The last one at the end,
It
yeah.
probably kept bouncing. kept going through.
Shit, more
It
people.
went behind like,
I'm
like a
telling you, it was a
rocket
boomerang.
skipped,
Like,
wait, listen. Yeah, it kept going.
because
It was
it
going-
makes more
It kept
more.
going.
yeah, smacking people. Yeah.
Yeah, it kept going.
That's
Oh my
hilarious.
god.
I love that.
I mean, I
Holy
have more
shit.
videos in there on the one of binge.
What will you tell me? What do you?
The Lego Anakin.
Okay,
Look at that one.
here we go.
Even with excessive training and the desire to save my life, I was unable to learn this technique due to my corruption to the dark side. Oh, I just put my hand out and then it just started healing. I just do it, man. I'm just, yeah. Even with excessive training and the desire to save my life, I was unable to learn this technique due to my corruption to the dark side. Oh, I just put my hand out and then it just started healing. I just do it, man. I'm just, yeah.
Just started doing.
Yeah, yeah, just do it,
Oh
man.
my god.
Oh, my
Top right is Erico, definitely.
Here we go. Is this a target?
Yeah.
Oh
The caption.
my god.
Waddling and shit.
Megan.
It's a duck. So for those of you listening, Jesus, it's so loud. And Silva's coughing into the mic. So that was a duck waddling but running
Like
over to the
sprinting.
toy aisle,
Yeah.
and it says, "Okay, you can go to the."
And he's already gone.
He's already gone.
There she
All right.
goes.
Jesus. All right. Okay. So there are a few topics that we wanted to cover. So today, at the time of this recording, there was a new Ahsoka teaser that dropped. Do you want to watch it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a while. Things have changed. I started hearing whispers about Thrawn's return as heir to the Empire. We have to prepare for the worst. The Jedi fell a long time ago. There aren't many left.
Perhaps it is time to begin again.
Ahsoka, original series streaming August 23rd.
Look at that Anakin smile. You see that at the
Yeah,
end?
I did.
Yeah.
So we have an
Already.
official date, August 23rd.
So technically the 22nd if you watch at midnight.
Yeah.
But
Second.
yes, the 23rd. I'm so excited. Also, today is Dave Filoni's birthday, and they announced the release date on his birthday.
Happy
so-
Filoni Day!
Yeah.
Thank you for being here and giving us so much good
The
stuff.
Wearing that
savior.
amazing hat.
Yeah. He is the,
We should have wore our cowboy
Yeah.
hats.
God.
I'm not the Messiah. He is the Messiah. That's Dave.
That's awesome.
yeah, so
We're
super
only
excited.
a few months away.
Really quick, one of our listeners has commented this a couple times now, and just wanted to quickly address it. Is Michael Kramer, and he's been wondering if we think that we're going to see either Mara Jade or Rook in the Ahsoka series. So two characters from the original Thrawn trilogy from Heir to the Empire. So I think that Mara Jade. I think if we're getting anything like Mara Jade, I think it's going to be Shin.
Yeah.
I think this new character, the girl with the white hair, Shin.
Because Mara was sent to kill Luke first, right?
Yeah. So in the original story, Mara is sent to kill Luke Skywalker, and she has red hair, and looks very different. But from the synopsis that we read about Shin and her master a while ago, a few episodes ago now, the description they gave for Shin was almost spot on to Mara Jade's role in the original Thrawn trilogy, right?
Yeah.
Just with with a few changes. So pretty much instead of her hunting down Luke, she's now hunting down Ahsoka, right? And instead of her with Talon Karde and answering, her having her own agenda, she is the Shin character is technically, not technically, but the apprentice to the other character, the master, the oh my god, I'm blanking on his name, the actor that just passed away.
Oh, Ray.
Yeah.
Ray Stevenson.
Ray Stevenson, yes.
I can't remember the character's name.
Yeah, I can't either. I don't know why. But you guys know. You guys know what we're talking about.
The guy with
Ray
the orange
Stevens'
lightsaber
character.
in the trailer.
So Ray Stevens' character, from what it looks like, is based off of Joruus C'baoth's character, which is the old Jedi Master that survived Order 66, that has kind of lost his way in exile.
Yeah.
He kind of thinks that, obviously he's still a Jedi, but he pretty much lets the...
Sorry, it's Baylan Skull. Yeah.
Baylan Skull?
Mm-hmm. That's
okay.
character.
Perfect. Thank you. So Baylan is the equivalent to Joruus C'baoth from the original Thrawn trilogy, which leads us to believe that Shin is the canon version of Mara Jade, at least in this story.
Yeah.
Maybe we could still get Mara Jade in canon at some point in between episodes 6 and 7. Who knows? Maybe in an animated series. She doesn't even need to be Luke's wife. She could just be her own character.
Yeah, I just want her.
Yeah, we just want
canon.
her. But I mean, we'll see. This new Shin character looks really, really cool. She looks very interesting. Who knows? Maybe she is the Mara Jade in canon.
Didn't we make a connection with the name Shin?
Oh yeah. So in Japanese, Shin means like new. So like if you're a Godzilla fan or big on like Japanese cinema, right? Most recently was Shin Godzilla came out, which pretty much meant new Godzilla. It's like a reborn Godzilla, pretty much.
Yeah.
And now Shin Ultraman just came out not too long ago, which pretty much means the same thing. It's like new Ultraman.
Yeah.
Right?
So it's like, is it new Mara Jade?
Exactly. So it's like the new version of an old character.
Could also be like she's Sith, right?
So I don't think she's Sith because Dave has made the distinction that the orange lightsabers are on purpose.
They are orange.
They're
not
orange.
Red.
I think what it is that they are dark Jedi.
Oh, okay.
So, which pretty much that's what Mara Jade was. She was more of like, the closest thing I can compare Mara Jade to is, I guess, Ventress, right? That's kind of like what she was, but during the Imperial era, right? For Palpatine.
And she has a purple lightsaber.
And she has a
which is
purple
like,
lightsaber.
They pull from both sides, both the light and the dark.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So in this canon version of the Thrawn trilogy now on live action TV, I think that's what I'm trying to say is I think that this Shin character is Mara Jade, like the canon version of Mara Jade, but with obviously a lot of differences. Like the hair is white, and who knows? Maybe that's a fucking wig. Or,
she takes off her wig and it's just long red hair.
Exactly, it could be. Who knows? We don't know anything. Like this show could go any which way.
Do we know how old that character is?
No, but she's young.
Like, is she Luke's age? Is what I mean.
I think she could easily be either Luke's age or
younger,
or a little bit younger.
A little bit younger. Okay.
So, Ivana Sakno just posted her.
I'm really excited for her character. Like, we've only seen like little bits and pieces in the trailers and stuff, but she looks really cool.
Yeah, she looks really cool. I posted her on the story. There she is. So she posted this today,
So
but
cool.
she looks super awesome. Like she looks super, super awesome. And we also did a full theory.
She gives me Sia vibes a little bit.
Sia?
Right?
The hair, yeah.
Because of the hair.
No, yeah. But like, who knows? Maybe it's a wig. It doesn't need to be, but like, who knows?
Yeah, like, yeah.
Like any, like
just because her hair isn't red doesn't mean she's not that character.
But yeah, pretty much what I'm saying is like, instead of her, you know, there's obviously changes to the story. So now this time, this character is aligned with the Dark Jedi of Balon Skull, and Balon has her to send out looking for other Jedi.
Yeah.
Or which in this case he is. That's exactly what he's doing.
It seems like they're kind of sending them out to recruit Jedi.
Well, that's what
right?
that's pretty much the plot in the first book, where he wants Luke and Leia because he wants to pretty much like rebuild the Jedi Order in like his image.
Yeah.
But he's like fallen. He's lost
already
his way.
corrupt.
He's already corrupt.
Does he know he's corrupt,
no,
or he
doesn't
thinks
think so.
this is the future of the Jedi?
Said this is the future of the yeah, like that's the attitude he has towards it.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
It's like I'm doing a good thing.
Exactly.
You're like, yeah, I don't know.
So we'll see. I'm sure that at some point they're gonna join Thrawn.
Yeah.
Like in the novels. But yeah, to answer the question, Michael, I think that this is the canon version that we're getting of Mara Jade, at least for now.
Yeah.
At least in this story. And then for Rook's instance, I think we could still see him, since, you know, we'll see. The only problem is like there haven't been a lot of alien characters.
Is that the Mandalorian?
No, that he's like here, I'll show you. He's like Thrawn's kind of like he's a Nogri. So, oh yeah, that's right. He was in fucking Rebels.
Oh.
I totally forgot he was in Rebels. Yeah, it's this guy.
That weirdo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So in Legends, I think he looked
green.
a little differently in Legends. Oh no, I guess.
So he's his personal bodyguard. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Kind of like his muscle, right?
Okay.
So.
Well, if we've seen him in Rebels, then it's very likely we could see him in Ahsoka, right?
Yeah. Then I could. Yeah, we can definitely see him in Ahsoka.
Did he eat it in Rebels? I forget.
Says Zeb killed him.
Oh. Then
I knew it.
Then maybe not. Unless he didn't die.
All this is showing me is that
somehow he returned.
Yeah, somehow he returned. So all this is telling me is that we probably need to rewatch Rebels.
Yeah, we should. Because it's
we
been
just
a little
rewatched
bit.
it, didn't we?
We didn't finish it. We started a rewatch and we got to like season 2 through 2.
Honestly,
there's
like, the only like
seasons?
important ones are the one with Vader. Well, is Maul and Vader the same season?
Vader's end of season 1.
Oh, really?
Maul, yeah. They introduced Vader at the end of season 1. Maul, I forget.
I think it's like season 3.
I forget the structure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need to rewatch it. Yeah, I mean,
a refresh.
I think. Well, no. Then when does he kill him? Rook perished at the hands of Garrus of Aurelius, who electrocuted him while fighting inside the Imperial complex.
Could make it like a.
I mean, there could be another character like this, right? Like Thrawn's still gonna need bodyguards, even though this guy died, and he probably replaced him.
Or maybe he's not dead.
Or he's not dead.
Like it's fucking Star Wars.
Yeah. Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
It can be cut in half.
I would have loved to see Rook in the story, honestly, but we'll see. Maybe he didn't die. Because I honestly just don't remember the death right now. I don't even remember him dying.
We'll have to watch it again.
Yeah, we have to watch
maybe
it.
if it's like off screen, then maybe he did survive.
Yeah,
but if we see
I feel
him
like
die, then...
Zeb choked him or something. Like.
Yeah. It said something about electrocution.
Yeah.
Bella said off screen. All I can think of is
just hear that's what you hear. I can neither confirm nor deny.
All right. So we have some updates regarding the Star Wars Unlimited TCG.
Oh boy!
Yes, we do, and we're a little bit late on the fucking game.
Oh, really?
But you know, if you learn, it's not our fault. But we just learned about it last week, right? So I started diving in deep. I'm trying to learn more about this game because I'm honestly super excited about it. Yes. And so it turns out they did it was like a live stream first look
press conference,
like a press conference, and they revealed the first 3 sets that they're doing,
like the title, the names, like
titles, logos.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
So here they are.
Oh, bro.
Oh, okay. Wait. Here they are. So first 3 sets for Star Wars Unlimited TCG. Obviously, the first one we already talked about in depth, Spark of Rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
Second one, Shadows of the Galaxy.
Ooh.
Third is Twilight of the Republic.
Oh.
So they
the
all
second
sound.
set totally grabs inspiration from Guardians of the Galaxy. It's like the same.
It's literally the same.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Shadows of the Galaxy.
Does that mean Sith? Do we know what the sets are? We only have titles.
I think Shadows of the Galaxy tells me like underworld, like scum
bounty
and
hunters?
villainy, bounty hunters,
what is
smugglers.
This?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You weren't here last week. So let me just pull it up.
Rewind a little.
Let me rewind to kind of catch you up. But pretty much, there's this trading card game that's coming out next year. And it's by Fantasy Flight, the same people that made X-Wing Miniatures, Star Wars Legion, and Armada. And remember we used to play that other Star Wars trading card game with the dice? Yeah. They're the ones that made
Destiny.
that one. Destiny. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they've been working for the past 3 years on Star Wars Unlimited. Yeah. And it's a lot more like you can really tell they're taking a lot of inspiration from like Magic and just other aspects that make trading card games so like awesome. Yeah. Right. And like the community based part of it and everything. So this is it. This is like the branding for it. Pretty much all we have right now is like a few cards that they've no mames.
It's all good.
It's like a few cards that they've like sneak peeked.
Yeah.
And like the branding. So this is the branding. So all of the artwork is going to look like this. It's all going to be cohesive. Whoa. So they have like the budget really cool. to be commissioning the like artwork for each card. Yeah. And so they are. That's and they're really making sure that all of the art across their sets is like cohesive and like so cool. It's part of because and we'll go, I have a few clips here and we'll go into it. But pretty much it's gonna be like a full-on like trading card game.
That's really cool.
Really, really cool.
Have they explained like the gameplay at all, or like
a tiny bit, and I'll explain it. But here are some of the cards, just in case you and some of the people that didn't join us for last week. So
it's already so cool.
It's already so cool. So yeah, you're pretty much gonna have like a leader. Yeah. Right, for your deck, like a commander in Magic, and then you're gonna build your deck around that, and there's gonna be 2 battlefields as you're playing. One is gonna be a ground battle. The other is a space battle.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be really, really fucking cool. So it's like simultaneously happening, right? Yeah. So also something that we didn't really notice last time is we see these like these symbols on the top, right? Yeah. So this one's blue, white, red, black on Vader. So this is pretty much what I'm guessing is like the mana colors.
Oh. Okay.
So Luke is a blue white, Vader's a red black.
That makes sense.
Right?
that checks out.
Yeah, that checks out. And then Leia over here, I guess there's orange, so orange white.
Okay.
And then this one's just white. This one's green black. So Grand Moff Tarkin is green black.
Okay.
Wing Leader is just white. And then the maximum firepower is just black. Okay, so I think that's what it is, because what else? would that be?
Yeah.
So yeah, we have that. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's Star Wars Unlimited. And
cool.
Something I did, so they announced the first 3 sets of the first year. So it's pretty much Spark of Rebellion, where is it? Yeah, Spark of Rebellion, Shadows of the Galaxy, and Twilight of the Republic are the first 12 months of content for the game.
Mm-hmm.
And they said in that live stream first look that they're already way past just the first 3 sets.
Oh, really?
So they're already
ahead.
They're already way ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I think they already have the first at least 2.5 years of sets planned out.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that's really cool. Also, something I wanted to share here is they got a little clip from the live stream itself where they're talking about the card printings.
Oh.
So I think
different foils, different etching.
I think we'll all enjoy this.
The collector in me is screaming.
Because it's like our favorite part of Magic, right?
Yeah.
So here it is.
Ooh, I like this setup.
Yeah.
There are 252 unique cards in this set.
Yes. Unique is key. Mechanically unique.
Yes, that is very important. So why is that important? Why don't you explain to me why it's important that there are 252 unique cards?
I will, Josh. So 252, as I said, number of mechanically unique cards in the set. But for each of those cards, there are going to be multiple versions with different cosmetic treatments, whether that's foil, alternate frame, some alternate art even, which pushes the actual number of distinct cards in the set well beyond 252. And something you and I talked about a lot, right, when we were talking about how to do this as a trading card game, was how important it was for us that the basic pieces you need to play the game, the simple version of the card, the regular art, regular frame, non-foil, that should not be hard to acquire. That should be accessible. If you just need a card to play your deck, you can get that card. And then the chase is going to be these really cool blinged out versions, these foils and alternate frames and whatnot, so that for the collectors, or just even for the player who wants their deck to look a little fancy, those are the things that you open.
The sleeves are going to go
that's
crazy.
really rare. That's really exciting. So yeah, from the start, we said the basic versions should be accessible. The fancy cosmetic upgrades are the things that players should be chasing in their packs.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's really exciting. They're gonna be giving like cards the full treatment.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like borderless,
That's
foil,
awesome.
like art cards.
That's good.
I'm
excited to see even just the packaging of the packs.
Yeah. That's
like
exciting.
I know that's gonna be really, really nice.
It's gonna be awesome.
Imagine they do a border and it's like glow in the dark.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
You know?
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Sick.
Kind of like what they did with Kamigawa.
They can probably do
Go for
cool things
lightsabers.
with the saber.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like holographic or
Yes.
something like just on the light
Like
of
foil
the saber.
etched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
Ooh.
Yeah. We're gonna have to buy a set
Just to keep
in the box. And
No,
then
we already
have a budget for this. You're like, don't worry, babe. I got you.
No, yeah.
Like I'm buying 3 boxes. I look at Erica. He looks at me, and they're half.
Yeah.
Because we'll split one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they talked about. So it was like a 35-minute first look live stream. I watched the whole thing, but they talked about a lot. And if you have any questions, let me know because I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I forgot. But if you ask me, I'll remember. But so they talked about the card printings, and I think this is what excited me most of all was they talked about like their source material.
Ooh.
One sec. I'm trying to close out of this and it's not letting. Oh, okay. Yeah, their source material, which we did kind of cover it last week a little bit, but they kind of go in depth a little more as to why and how that's going to be awesome for this game. So let's here it is.
What do we get to pull from when we are working on Star Wars Unlimited?
Yeah, so we are not locked into any one specific era or specific source material. For this game, we're pulling from a variety of sources, from movies, from TV shows, from video games, from comic books.
Oh. Yes. Star Killer, dude!
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's just really exciting, honestly. We have such a range of Star Wars content to draw from, and the hope is that whatever your favorite part of Star Wars is, you might see it represented in the game.
That's cool.
Bro, you know I'm gonna use the Cassian Andor ship with like the lightsaber on it.
Yeah. No, yeah. So, I think I forget what he said.
One of the things we've obviously talked about, and now you've seen some actual cards and card art, and
some of it floating around us
today. And the idea, of course, is that we wanted to find an art style that kind of was able to take all of these different mediums that Star Wars content exists in, whether it's the comic book style or the several different animation styles that exist on the shows, the films, live action TV, all of these things, and bring them together in some style that makes it so they look like they belong together on the table. But even more than that, the idea behind creating kind of this new art is we wanted Unlimited to have its own very unique look. And we wanted it to be very recognizable across the table. And so that really led into, from day one, it was about how can we blend all of these different Star Wars mediums into a cohesive experience.
That's really cool.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm super, super excited. Unfortunately, though, so actually go follow. You guys should definitely go follow if you're excited for the game and you want to stay up to date with news and updates from Fantasy Flight directly. They went all out with this game. They've made a website. They've made individual social media accounts for the game. So it's Unlimited FFG. So I would definitely go check that out. It's Unlimited FFG on both Instagram, Twitter. I don't think they've made a YouTube just for the game, but Fantasy Flight does have a YouTube. That's where I watch this. But definitely go give them a follow. Go check them out. Because honestly, I want this game to start off with a fucking bang.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to stop playing this game.
Yeah. Like I want sets for
a long time.
For a long time.
Exactly.
So.
And because unfortunately, Star Wars Destiny only lasted 2 years, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
It really
Short
didn't have.
run.
Yeah. It was a very short run, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. It was a very different trading card game, but it was really fun.
It was like each character had a die.
Yeah.
Like, so you needed a die for each card. So it was just kind of cumbersome to like transport and like maintain, I guess.
We need the Armada Surge back. That game was so fun.
Which one?
Not Armada, X-Wing.
Oh, X-Wing. Yeah, we have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we actually did we made a Mario Kart game mode.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. We built tracks and it was fun.
And we had the little boxes, so if you flew over item box, you would grab an item card and you could use it.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, we had a lot of fun with X-Wing. We got to play again.
Bring it back.
But yeah, Fantasy Flight makes awesome games, and they've taken people from all over their departments to work on this project. Like, they're putting so much into it.
Yeah.
Putting so much into it. And even if you've never played a trading card game before, this sounds like it's going to be a very easy game to learn how to play. It's not, and like with Magic can be intimidating because it's like you'll see people doing like 30 different moves in one turn. Right? Which it is cool when it's you and you're popping off and you're making all these combos go off.
Yeah.
But it's like it can get to be a lot.
Yeah.
Even for
if you've never played before,
Yeah.
it's very like. Oh.
I mean, even for the most experienced player, it can get a lot, right? But because this game, it's each player does one thing per turn. I also see that going very quickly.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like gameplay is gonna be very fast.
the Well, I don't know how to
The
word
realism
it.
of it?
Yeah, like because
like
when you're
the
fighting a battle,
simulation.
you're not like, it's my turn. I'm gonna go do this.
Yeah.
You
And
know, you have to wait until I'm done. You know, it's
because it
one
if,
and one.
Let's say Silva and I are playing, and I go, all right, I'm gonna play this creature. That's my turn. He knows that's my turn.
Yeah.
I know that's my turn. So immediately he can go, okay, well I counter that, and then I'm like, okay, well I counter your counter, and then it just goes back and forth and back and forth.
More fast paced, and I like that because obviously we love playing Magic, but like when someone is taking 10 minutes on their turn, you're bored.
Yeah,
you're like sitting there like
like fucking Alejandro.
Are you done yet? Yeah, like love you,
love
like
you. We love you,
but like exactly. So if it's like one move per turn, it keeps everyone engaged, and it's like you have to be thinking ahead.
Yeah,
because you're doing your turn now, but they're doing one thing and then it's back to you.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
it keeps you engaged.
Yeah.
So I like that about this. I think it also makes it feel a lot less intimidating to someone who's never played a game like this. And it also seems like there aren't too many like keywords, you know? Because in Magic, there's like so many like a term, and you're like, what does that mean? You know, this has haste or this has whatever. Like it seems like this game doesn't have so many things like that, which they could add, you know, later on.
Yeah.
Like this is just the beginning. So obviously there's going to be a lot of things that they add or change. They may be like, oh, we thought this mechanic was going to work this way. It doesn't. Or Silva figures out how to break something, and then they have to make a card to counter the Silva deck, you know. So but that's what's cool about these games is it's so
there's
alive,
so many possibilities,
you know. Yeah, exactly. And it's literally like it's
like
unlimited, so that's the whole idea.
When you play Magic, if you play it right, it feels like you, and it's so fucking nerdy, but it feels like, you know, you're the wizard, and your deck is like your spell book, right? And like you could imagine the things that you're doing with your deck, right? And and there was a point in the first look where they were talking about that they really wanted to kind of have a perfect balance of it feeling like a simulation. Like you're simulating whatever it is that you're doing, and also a good mix of, you know, feeling like a trading card game, and also like appealing to just being a Star Wars fan.
Yeah,
and it being
like
cool
the story
as a Star Wars fan. Yeah. So
you're in the battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been very exciting. I'm very excited for the game. All right, so the only thing before we move on to the next topic, I do want to kind of speculate what we think we're going to see in these sets.
Okay.
Right? Because they're three very different vibes to each one. Obviously, we speculated last week as to what we could see in Spark of Rebellion. That's a little more upfront and like, you know, and
it's about the rebellion.
Exactly. And we've already seen... like all the cards that we've already seen are from this set.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be Rebellion era. We're gonna see a lot of OT stuff. We're gonna see, and actually, I think that we saw. I was just talking about going to their page and following them, and you know what? Let's just go right now because they actually gave a couple more. Sneak peeks to some of the art.
Ooh.
So there's Greedo. So here's the Greedo art, and we don't have what the and I love it.
That's cool. Awesome.
I really like that.
Yeah. So and I love
it
that.
Gives me 90s cereal box vibes.
Yeah.
For some reason, but it's cool art.
Yeah, it is. I love I love this art style. It's very comic booky.
Yeah.
A tiny bit of like cartoony vibes to it, but more realistic than cartoony.
It feels like the design is cartoony, but the shading is realistic.
Yeah, it's very
gives
comic
it a really
book.
Cool vibe.
It's like a comic book. It's like comic art.
Yeah.
I think that's the closest thing.
Yeah.
We can compare it to.
Cell shading's really nice.
Yeah.
Is there another one with like an animation like that?
So here's the Vader. We saw this one last week, but here's the back of the Vader card, which is cool. So that, look at that. Oof. Oof.
Vader's just a shadow.
There
So
better be
excited.
full art cards. Like,
Oh, there will
Yeah.
be.
I hope so.
There will be.
I hope they do the artist cards.
Mhm.
You know,
Oh,
where it's
yeah.
like,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and then
yeah,
like the
for
artist
set booster
signs
box?
with the
Yeah.
foil.
Yeah.
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 So here on this one, we get a few sneak peeks.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna go back so we can restart. So we get a few sneak peeks of the art here for some of them. So Snowtrooper, TIE, and Rebel.
Ooh.
Those are cool. They already look cool. 3PO, R2, and we already saw Leia. I think that's a different Tarkin, and then there's a Stormtrooper, and then Admiral Mahdi. And then
That's
your
cool.
boy.
That's awesome.
That's really
So that's a.
Oh, it already looks so good.
Yeah.
So I'm super. And then this is the Death Trooper art.
Oh, that's sick.
Right? Look at that. Okay, yeah.
Dude.
You can't tell me there's and unfortunately I see some people like complaining about the art on the posts.
What do you mean?
Like right here. Not a fan of some arts, but this is oh no. That's a different one. on one of the other posts I just saw it, but whatever. Just a couple comments. But I'm like, dude, everything like they wanted to look like what? Like this is awesome. And like
it's
Star
simple,
Wars
it's not like it's good.
Yeah, it's clean.
It's like it's clean and it all and that's a big part in what they were talking about is they want all of the art and the cards to look cohesive, like their own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's going to be very important to make all feel like it's part of the same game, especially if they're pulling from EU sources and like
Yeah.
you know different parts of Star Wars that don't all look the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I love it. I love the art. Absolutely love the art.
So I guess the question is, can you make a deck with a bunch of different eras?
I'm
Or
sure.
would
Yeah,
they
pretty
not
sure.
be compatible because of the symbols? Because there's like rebel symbols.
Well,
It might
no,
be-
there's not rebel symbols. There's like rebel keywords. So there's
Okay.
like rebel
Yeah.
or Jedi or Imperial, but also they don't only have the Imperial.
True, could be First Order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it could be what I'm saying is
Okay.
like it could be Imperial, soldier, and Force user. So it's like you may have other cards that aren't Imperials, but they could be Force users.
Yeah.
So it's like make a Force user deck, right?
Okay.
So, but I don't know. They haven't.
Yeah.
They haven't given us any of the.
That's the nitty gritty.
Yeah,
But
they haven't given us any like deck building tips or like revealed any of those
Yeah.
rules. So
Okay.
this is the Death Trooper. So this is the Luke card. That's also like Vader's. So it's the front and back. That's the back side, and there's the front. Beautiful.
That's so cool.
I won't spend too much time on these because we went over them last week. But this one, the fucking Jabba the Hutt art.
Bro.
Look at
That's
that.
awesome.
Look at that. And
He
with
looks like
3PO,
Froyo.
yeah, he does. With 3PO in the back,
Froyo.
Salacious, Salacious Crumb,
That's cool.
and Bit Fortuna. Dude, I love it. I love it.
They wanna wonder.
Yeah, so I think that may be most of it. I think that's all of it. Yeah, that's it.
That's awesome.
That's everything. But yeah, so they've only got a few posts, but you know, at least we got a few small sneak peeks for some other of the cards, and I'm guessing those are all the first set. That's all
Yeah.
Spark of Rebellion for sure. And then the next set, Shadows of the Galaxy, I think that's going to be all like bounty hunters. Chuck said pirates.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
That'd be really cool.
Right?
Yeah.
So pirates.
The
that's
scum and villainy
exactly.
of Star Wars.
That's probably where we could get like the Mandalorian card, Boba Fett cards, all the bounty hunters, the Cad Bane.
Outer Rim.
Yeah,
Get
exactly.
anything. This is actually really cool. Like,
Dash
I'm
Rendar.
getting more hyped.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, you're also a punk ass bitch with fucking trading card games. How many times did we try to get you into Magic?
Facts. I built you a deck, bro.
Bruh.
He said, "That's too many words."
Exactly.
I'm not reading them.
Y'all like these +2s, +4s, and then you add on to this. Like, come on.
The cards
He's like-
tell you what to do, my guy.
Man.
There's this thing in the Magic community. People get pissed off when you use it. It says, reading the card explains the card. Like when someone, it's because they abuse that because there's someone fairly new and I have a question. Reading the card explains. I'm like, no, someone new to the community.
Yeah, but they don't know what the keyword means. So I understand that it says haste, but what does haste mean?
Yeah, it is true to a point, but if you're a dick about it, it's different.
Exactly.
But you know,
reading the card explains the card.
Yeah.
Well, I can't read.
But yeah, so you're gonna get into this with us?
I think so. Yeah, this is.
We gotta do.
I love the art style.
We don't need an I think.
Yeah.
Also, what?
It's not an option.
It's not an option.
It's not an option. It's my job.
Yeah.
For playing Commander, we need 4 people.
Yeah, we need 4. But it'll be cool. And I think this is gonna be a much.
We could do it on here too. Which would be fun.
Yeah, we could. We can fucking learn on the show.
That'd be so cool if we start an episode and we all just open one pack.
Oh, yeah,
that would
be
episode
cool.
and
Yeah.
see what we get.
See who gets what.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Fuck yeah. Or we can just start like a YouTube series where we play.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking cool.
I mean, we already have 6 cameras.
There we go. We just
Gotta
need
get
that
the ceiling one,
Yeah, top view. Yeah. All right, so Shadows of the Galaxy, that's the consensus. We think it's going to be.
Do you think
scum
that
and villainy.
includes Sith or
I think
not
it could.
necessarily?
Yeah, they live in the shadows of the galaxy.
What if the Dathomir witches are in that set?
Ooh.
We could see. Oh, we could see Cal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of the Jedi Survivor characters. Right?
Yeah.
We really could.
Greasy
greasy
money.
money.
Most of the galaxies in the shadows at this point.
I think it'd just probably be the mantis. But it's still fire.
Well, I mean, also the mantis.
Okay. Paying attention to the font and the color for Shadows of the Galaxy. I mean, it says shadows. There's no darkness in the font.
There isn't.
There's it's like a gold sheen, right? So, it's probably gonna be like stellar, like
just seems
legend. Probably, because gold usually that's what it means.
I think we could definitely see legend stuff in Shadows of the Galaxy. Like at least a Dash Rendar, at least
I mean, Shadows.
Revan.
I don't know.
It's a stretch.
I think they would save Revan.
It'd be another name
for like a box stopper,
like a Knights of the Old Republic set.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But also, what the fuck if maybe he's in Twilight of the Republic?
Yeah.
But no, they would save him for Old Republic.
Twilight of the Republic means the 100 years.
They're gonna go safe
before,
with the first year.
Order 66.
I mean, they need to
like right
grasp
before
as many people as possible. So you
That's
might
true,
want to fish hook
like.
someone.
They're having their own conversation.
Sorry.
You're fine.
It's okay. That you're saying that Twilight of the Republic is probably going to be right before Order 66?
Yeah, like the 100 years before Order 66 that we play around in a lot.
Like Rise of the Empire era.
Rise of the Empire, yeah.
At least that's how it's known, how it was known in the EU, was Rise of the Empire.
Because Twilight is before dawn? No, Twilight is before dusk.
It's the light that you can still kind of see right as the sun goes down.
Yeah, so this is Rise of the Empire.
Yeah.
Damn. That's a hard name.
So, yeah, we're definitely going to see Clone Wars stuff. We're going to see Anakin,
Dude,
Obi-Wan.
imagine just having like a whole Clone Wars in like card form.
Rex? Fuck yeah. A Clone Wars deck? We're definitely getting like all the clones. We're definitely getting Ahsoka and Anakin and Obi-Wan. We're getting the Jedi, like probably Kit Fisto, Shaak Ti.
They better have some like meme cards, like the Child Slayer 3000 or something.
I'm sure it'll be called
alternative art.
The little blue guy.
You know what? We should make our alter sleeves.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Alt sleeves.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Well, I mean, I think that's pretty. Those are all pretty good guesses.
Yeah.
As to what we'll probably see in these sets.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Wait,
I think
Droid deck.
Droid deck, yeah.
I think I'm most excited for the Twilight of the Republic.
Well,
that's like my favorite era.
That's no surprise.
Yeah.
Isabella, to anyone.
I just love Twilight. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. That's the vampire deck.
It's gonna have a lot of shine in the cards.
Yeah, they're all glittery.
You're just a hater.
In love with your baby.
That I will not defend. You can have that one.
Oh my god. So yeah, all right.
What's
that's enough.
your deck look at?
Yeah.
Shut up.
The memes are already starting.
Yeah. Oh my god! All right. So, did you guys send anything into the thing?
I sent something to the Dropbox. So, it says, me trying to sleep because I have work tomorrow, and then it says, my girlfriend.
Okay.
How much money would it take to make you spend a night in a cemetery? Would you display this as a trophy? Do you have a pet? Do you have a sweet tooth? Do you believe in the power of a curse? Have you had your hearing tested lately? Planning a trip soon? Can you remember the tallest man you've ever seen? Do you love to go a-wandering beneath the clear blue sky?
You're almost asleep, like your eyes are closed, you're like drifting off. Do you remember the tallest man you've ever seen?
Yeah.
I literally do that to him all the time.
Yeah, I'll be like half asleep and then I just hear a whisper in my ear. Would you still love me if I was a worm?
Exactly.
And I'm like, go the fuck to sleep.
Oh my god.
I love that. That was good.
Thank you. There's also a Benihana ratatouille.
A
one.
Benihana ratatouille.
Best combo. Let's see. Let's check this out.
Okay. I love how Bella's clips are always Star Wars themed.
Yeah.
Boring. Yawning. Sloppy. Lazy.
Oh my god.
Epileptic.
So for those of you listening, that was Remy on the side of a Benihana teppanyaki table, shitting on
like
the chef.
critiquing the chef.
Critiquing the chef. Yeah.
His volcano.
Yeah.
Boring.
Boring. That was good.
Thank you.
You're funny.
Thought you would like that.
You're funny sometimes.
Thanks.
No. Yeah.
What do
I
you
feel
have?
Like I feel
you
like
have
there
something
was...
that's so hilarious.
Yeah, actually.
It's so Star Wars.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
C-3PO need him a robot boyfriend. Look at that shiny chassis. And that delicious metallic almond brown gold alloy skin. And he got robot privilege. He can speak 4 billion languages. It's not the language of love.
Oh my god.
4 billion languages.
Oh my god.
He does have a robot boyfriend.
Just
It's
not
art.
Dude, anytime someone talks about like sexy 3PO, I think of that one scene from
Oh.
like
The
when he's
Clone
like
Wars.
stripping.
Yeah.
Yeah. You kind of have to.
I got a new gold.
The shiny. What did he say?
Shiny metal alloy.
And that delicious metallic almond brown gold alloy skin.
I fucking love this guy.
We should
He needs a
invite him to the
boyfriend.
podcast.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm sure he'd come.
So unhinged.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. Oh my god. All
That was
right.
wonderful. Thank you.
No, yeah, you're welcome. Well,
Name
I mean,
50
see, I have.
You have an arsenal
I do.
of these.
You added me, and I.
You're like, oh,
clapped
do
back.
I? I have 15 saved.
Oh my god. This week has been a fucking mess. I feel like shit.
Stress overload.
I feel like shit today. How do you feel?
I mean, you look like
I know.
Whenever it comes out of
The
my
wedding,
window.
the last few weeks before the wedding, is definitely stressful.
Yeah, no, it's been very stressful. I mean, we're excited.
Yeah.
And we're
Oh, yeah,
happy.
yeah.
I mean,
But there's like all these little things that are kind of like, oh, I gotta do this.
these really nothing things but somehow they're stressful.
Lettering on the letter, right?
But yeah. So speaking of the wedding, yeah, we're getting married in like a couple weeks by the time this comes out.
Mhm.
And yes, thank you. We're very, very excited. We're very happy. We've been talking about this for a long time.
We've been together almost 10 years.
Yeah, almost 10
Which,
years.
like,
Damn.
no one believes because they're like, what? I'm like, well, we started dating in high school. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I'm a witness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silva was there.
Silva was there.
Chuck was
My
there
big
too.
Chuck was there. Yeah. But yeah, speaking of, because our wedding is coming up, and after that we're going on our honeymoon, and then it's Comic-Con.
It's gonna be kind of crazy.
I know we just started having guests, but unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be having guests a lot until that all of that dies down.
Yeah.
Even when we come back from our honeymoon, I think it's going to be like full throttle.
Comic-Con prep.
Yeah, Comic-Con prep.
Yeah.
So just expect guests until after that.
Yeah.
Because you guys know we love having guests. Last guest we had was Brody from Officially Star Wars. That was an awesome episode.
Yeah, it was
if you haven't checked that out, it was really, really fun, and it's a lot of fun to have like-minded people here and people that enjoy Star Wars, other fans and friends. So as soon as we can start having guests regularly again, we will. It's just a matter of our craziness,
scheduling
and all that dying down. But yeah, besides that, we'll be having them soon. And then we didn't talk about this.
What?
We watched so remember somebody edited or recut the Kenobi series into a 2.5-hour movie. Somebody sent it to me.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we watched it.
Yeah, last night.
I
have something to pre-segue that.
Okay.
After the point.
We watched it, and oh my god.
Awesome.
So
it was
freaking good.
Really
better
good.
as a movie.
It's so much better.
It's so much better.
They
as
cut
a
out.
movie.
They cut out so much. Well, it was like I don't know, around 10 hours.
Stuff,
around 10 hours of footage, give or take, and they cut it down to 2.5 hours. They cut out so much. You don't even, not that you don't notice it, because obviously you notice it, but it's like it wasn't necessary.
A lot of unnecessary like certain things were a little over explained, I feel like, at some points
in the show.
In the original show.
That was the whole problem of the show.
So this editing, I think, was really good.
It
really also good. They added in a lot of prequels music, so not just the super iconic songs, but the stuff that kind of plays in the background, like low, to give you that feel, because Deborah Chow talked about this, and that they only wanted to use music from the original trilogy in the show because it was set. They wanted it to feel more like towards the OT than the prequels. So it was an intentional choice, which I respect. But having those really heavy emotional moments with that heavy emotional nostalgic music, totally different experience.
Yeah,
it's totally different.
Those trilogies were totally different in tone.
Yeah. So I liked that.
I really appreciate and respect what they did with the music in the show.
Yeah.
I respect it. I like it, but I liked what they did with this fan cut version of the story.
Yeah.
Way better.
Yeah.
Because like what she was saying is there are certain moments that would have benefited greatly from having those themes, those songs in the background.
Yeah.
And especially with Vader.
Yes.
My God.
And that's another big thing that I really liked is so throughout the show, both Obi-Wan and Vader have nightmares and flashbacks and stuff like that, right? But it's almost like a whole scene of a flashback. But the way this one was edited, it was half a second of Padme, half a second of R2, half a second of Anakin, and it was more flashes and more more how you would have a nightmare or how you would have a PTSD moment. It's not you close your eyes and you see 3-minute replay, right? There's it's more emotion trigger based,
spur of the moment.
And then it felt a lot more intense than just this flashback of when Anakin and Vader were dueling in the temple.
I think that the biggest example of that that we can and I do want to talk about it, and it's kind of spoiling kind of how they set it up in the movie if you're going to watch it. But I mean, if you've already watched the show, I'm not spoiling anything.
Yeah.
They start the show with Vader, or they start the movie with Vader. They start it with Vader.
In the back.
He's in his Bacta tank.
Yeah.
And,
his chicken nugget body.
So they
is he not a burnt chicken nugget?
No, he is a burnt chicken nugget.
Tyson. Sponsored by Tyson.
Some of those hanging roast ducks.
Yeah. So they start the movie with Vader in the bacta tank, and he's having the flashback that we see in the show where Anakin and Obi-Wan are training. And they completely changed the tone because instead of the original music they put in the show, they used like the Order 66, like the ominous, like the
very
vocal,
eerie,
like,
like
the very
off-putting music.
So they used that, and it was a completely different scene.
Yeah,
like completely different. And throughout that flashback is what they were doing, and what she was talking about. They were cutting and showing the parallels between that training session and the inevitable end on Mustafar.
Yeah.
So like it was mirroring their fight on Mustafar and that scene.
Oh, that's awesome.
So and it's Vader remembering that moment and the moment of Mustafar.
It's also edited in a way that feels more like Vader's perspective. So Vader feels more. You feel more sympathetic towards Anakin in that thing because
it's Vader remembering.
Because the way that Anakin saw it then and obviously now as Vader is he's like I'm not showing off. I'm just trying to do my best. You know, like you want me to win the fight.
I'm just not weak.
I'm just he's
that's
like
how he sees it.
I'm not weak. I'm giving everything I can to this battle or to this duel, right? Yeah. And then Obi-Wan's lesson to him is like, you care too much about winning. Like, it's not about winning, but Vader is bitter. He sees it as Obi-Wan trying to hold him back, Obi-Wan trying to put him down. And obviously Obi-Wan never says anything to Anakin that's purposefully mean or, but Anakin has all of his trauma that he carries his entire life. Yeah. And whenever someone tries to correct him, like it's a very weak spot for Anakin to lose. Like Anakin can't lose. That's the whole point. Yeah. So it's really interesting because the way that it's edited makes you feel more sympathetic towards Anakin in that moment versus how it is in the original edit of like more unbiased.
I bet those flashbacks now it's like showing you that it's pertaining to Vader specifically makes that one scene where he's like his mask cutting in half.
It adds a lot to that.
He's like, I wanted this or something. I forgot. I totally butchered the line. But I see that scene being 20 times more powerful. Yeah, with the added music, with the added flashbacks, with the tone a little bit different. It's really good. Like I really recommend.
Yeah, it's really good.
Checking it out.
It's really, really good.
And they filmed other like a few scenes, short ones, but they filmed some stuff. They added stuff. They added some lines of dialogue. They added some special effects. So it's not strictly just edited, scenes edited. They added in stuff.
So actually, Chuck, that moment that you always talk about, that, and obviously it's valid. Yeah. Where it's the
fire.
The fire. Yeah. They pretty much what happened. Oh, and then at the end, we have to talk about that. We have to talk about that. So after she like shoots at that tank and relights the fire, and then Ned B, the droid, goes and like picks up Obi-Wan and starts taking him away. They added, and you could literally not tell that it's added. Yeah. Because of how well they did it.
Yeah, you couldn't really point out the stuff they added, which is good.
Yeah,
that means,
it was honestly seamless.
Yeah.
But in the fire, like behind, like kind of like how you see Vader behind the fire. Yeah. And he's like watching him, get away. They they show Vader, and then they show a stormtrooper, and he's like, "Sir, like what? He's like, what are we doing?" And then Vader responds and says, "Not just yet."
Thank God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And it's done very well.
Yeah.
Like it's you can't tell. Like if you watched that for the first time, that's how you watched it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even tell because that's exactly what he's doing, but he doesn't say anything.
No, what pissed me off was that they were all like, "Oh, we can't get through.
Yeah,
there's no way." That's what it was like. What the hell?
Like Vader could have just like and like turned, made it go. But there are certain things that sometimes you do need to explain
to
like
the
that
audience.
to the audience. But there's certain things that you don't like. Obviously there's a lot of fucking examples, but I won't go into. But it's moments like that where it's like, well, why wouldn't he do that right there? Yes, I understood it as no. Vader wants him to suffer. He wants to prolong.
He's been looking forward to this for 10 years.
He wants it to last.
He's taking his time. He's
exactly
wants to get revenge.
Exactly.
Like he doesn't. If he wanted to just kill Obi-Wan, he would just kill him and it'd be over. But
you can't expect
revenge.
the audience to be like, oh, that's what Vader wants to do when some other character is saying we can't get through. We're trying.
Yeah.
Like, you're saying
that was
different.
weird.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, it really did a lot for that scene. That specifically. Yeah. And then the last thing I do want to mention is at the very not at the very end, but their final duel.
Yeah.
My God. So it's all the same, right? It's all the same. I think he includes certain flashbacks and things that Obi-Wan is hearing in his head from many moments in his life, right? And he hears a lot of things from Qui-Gon and like remembering like lessons that he's learned that are helping him in that very moment.
That's awesome.
And then and that's like when he's like buried, when like Vader buries him, and then he gets out, and then he comes out, fucks him up, and the question that everyone's always like, why didn't he kill him? Well, Vader was defeated. He should have killed him, right, or whatever. And after the I didn't kill Anakin, or you didn't kill Anakin Skywalker, I did scene, and he goes, well, then my friend is truly dead. And when he walks away, the only thing that they added in, for the movie, which I think was genius, and I think that they should have included it in the actual show, is the line from Qui-Gon that he tells him in the first movie where he says he is the chosen one. He will bring balance to the Force. That's when Obi-Wan walks away.
Chills, dude. Chills.
Dude, it's crazy. And watching it,
oh shit,
you get it. You fucking get it, and it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, that's why he didn't kill him.
Yeah.
Because he will fulfill the destiny.
Yeah.
But they had to trust it. Like he had to just trust.
He had to trust in the Force.
Exactly.
Trust
and that is fucking huge.
Yeah.
That's fucking huge. He's like, no, well, the Force is never wrong.
Yeah.
So that to me was, I think, made the entire movie.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. It was really good.
Right now,
dude.
If you could go right now to Instagram.
Yeah.
There's a clip. Since we're talking about it right now.
Silva's very proud of this one.
Silva's very
like Order 66 is funny, right?
Yeah, we'll see. All right, which one is it?
The
this one?
That one.
Is there music?
No.
It says dramatic music playing.
No, in general. Just think about it in your head.
Okay. Should I mute it?
No. Go ahead.
Okay.
So it's that scene but dubbed in Japanese.
Oh my
Obi-Wan. 使命を果たそう。ならば死ぬがいい。
That's so sick.
私を倒しに来たのか、
I love that.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
使命を果たそう。
I love it.
I kind of want to see it all in
Japanese. Honestly.
That's cool.
Yeah, and at that very moment where he says like, I will do what I must. they start playing Duel of the Fates.
It's
fucking badass.
Yeah,
it's badass.
It's Duel of the Fates for their first kind of
like the first half.
And then they play Battle of the Heroes.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really good.
That's awesome.
And it doesn't feel cheesy. It doesn't feel like a TikTok edit. Like it's
It's
Star Wars music,
with, Yeah, Star Wars music with Star Wars.
With the characters that the music was written for. So
Yeah.
it makes sense. And they didn't overuse it,
No.
Like they used
They
it,
just
but it
used
wasn't
at the end.
too
Well, that's the
much.
thing is they used that music for the trailer.
They did.
They
They did use Duel of the Fates.
And that is the exact scene where they should have used that music and they didn't.
Yeah.
They should have.
And who made this?
It was just a fan. Here, actually, we
Give
can
him
shout
credit.
out.
Yeah. Everyone's like, so where do I watch this?
Yeah. So, let me just search up.
The fans really be doing the most.
Literally.
It took this guy, I think, 9 months to do this. He worked
9
on this for
months?
9 months.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I saw this 14-year-old kid animate the trailer for Spider-Verse, and it was really cool.
Oh, I heard about that.
I saw
didn't
that.
see
I think
it,
they put him
but-
in the movie or something.
That's so
Yeah.
cool.
That's awesome.
That is cool.
Damn.
They
probably took it down.
Yeah.
Because it's obviously the whole fucking movie.
Was it on Twitter?
Is it Patterson? Is that
It's
it?
Kai Patterson is
Okay.
the guy. But I think I remember seeing a tweet when I searched it, and he was like, "You can get it here and everything."
Yeah.
And it's not here anymore.
Wait,
But-
go down. Go down.
What, me?
Fan edit? Right there?
This?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Some fans turned the Obi-Wan Kenobi Disney Plus series into a 2-hour movie with some clever edits, really compelling. Yeah, I think this is where you can get it. I think. I don't know. I also don't want to give anyone any fucking viruses.
Yeah,
just search for it. It's the fan that made it. I think his name is Kai Patterson. If this is the link, then check it out.
If it's not, then
at
don't
your
check it
own
out.
risk,
Yeah,
because I don't fucking
could
know.
also just put it in the
It was
bio.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I someone sent it to me.
Oh,
I don't know where to get it. But yeah, look it up. Look it up on Twitter. That's probably
Someone's
the
got
best
the
place to
link.
find it. And watch it if you can, because it's honestly a very, very genius way of editing that they did. They really made sure to include just what was necessary, and it completely changed it. It's the same story, but it's so much more compelling, so much heavier in emotion and in the events that are going on.
Yeah.
I loved it. I really did love it. And I mean, I already liked the story before, but I can agree, especially now watching it, that there's so much that just didn't need to be there. It was just.
Yeah.
So, are you saying the series should have been a movie, like a standard, like
Oh,
Rogue
It
One?
should have been a movie
Should have been a
released
movie.
in theaters.
Yeah, it should have
is
been.
what it should have been.
Because if it was this good as a movie, fan made, and there
With
were
a
it's
TV
not-
budget?
Let me just say, it's not flawless. It's
Yeah.
not flawless.
Yeah.
There's there's some points in the movie where the music kind of gets a little too low. The quality just isn't there, right? It's fan made. It's fine, but it was still amazing.
Yeah.
Now imagine if Lucasfilm cut it their way and used the music
That they own.
that they own.
They have the full rights to.
And again, I'll say it again. I love what Deborah Chow and what everyone that worked on Kenobi did with the music for the show, and the idea of it not quite being the themes that we know just yet.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
But at the same time, I love that, but I think this was better.
Yeah.
This was better.
They should have saved it for important moments, but then hit you with
the heavy ones.
Battle of the Heroes,
Exactly.
Come on,
especially
it's
with
Obi-Wan
Vader.
and Vader.
Yeah, that's their song.
That's the song.
It's like, oh my god, honey, that's our song.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I can't wait to kill you.
It's not the size noodles.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so that was awesome. Again, the Kai, what?
Patterson.
So it's, I think it was here. Someone typed
I think
the
you
name.
went past.
You went past.
It was like right there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Kai Patterson. Kai and Patterson Patterson. Obi-Wan Kenobi cut. But yeah, good luck. Hope you find it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Enjoy.
Sorry I couldn't help more. I also just don't want to, tell you to go somewhere and you get a virus and you hate us forever.
Lose all your family photos.
Yeah, lose all your family photos. You send all your money to a prince in Dubai. But yeah, I mean, I think that's. Did you have anything else that you wanted to cover?
I don't think so.
No, nothing.
Talked about a lot.
We did. Yeah. We covered a lot. There was a lot of that happened this week. We had a lot of funny clips. Mm-hmm. We watched our fucking.
Any last minute comic you want to talk about from this week?
Oh.
At least one if you have to pick.
Oh yeah, got new comics. I've been super fucking behind. The wedding has been.
Taking up all of
our time, and now I have to get ready for Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Because I realized that when we get back from our honeymoon, we're gonna have like a week before Comic-Con.
So whatever needs to be designed has to be done
now
before the wedding.
Yeah, now.
Yesterday.
So that's been crazy, but yeah. So new comics out this week. I guess we'll sign off with this. There's a bunch of variants, so I won't bother.
Ooh, that's cool.
But yeah, three new comics out this week.
Yeah.
First one is Star Wars number 35. Yeah, I'm gonna show it. Star Wars number 35.
Nice.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there it is.
Ooh.
Looks awesome.
Really awesome cover.
Yeah.
Got some cool variants as well. Can't wait to read it. My earbud fell out.
Classic.
You're a mess.
Then there was Yoda number 8 with our boy Annie on the cover.
You don't see them together a lot, which is
there we go.
surprising. I feel like they should be. But
there you go. What were you saying about Anakin's hair before we started?
Oh yeah. I was saying this looks like Karen Anakin.
Yeah, his hair looks. It's just the angle, but his hair looks like it's super long.
Yeah. No, the art is amazing, but yeah, he looks like he's about to ask for the manager. And the last one was the one shot of series that's celebrating the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. Ooh. The first one like this was Jabba's palace, I believe. And then there was I think there's a Rebellion one coming out. This is the Empire one. So this one's really cool.
Yo, that's really cool.
Right? Mm-hmm. So there's this, and then it had some cool variants, which I do want to check this out. So this one is a connecting variant with all these one shots. So it's like all of Jabba's palace. It's like a panoramic view, but it's like there's like different yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's really cool.
So this one's really cool. It's got Boba on it. Absolutely love that. And then this is the last one. I love the style on this. This is also the same Empire comic.
We're over here
Please show you guys in
the absolutely love this. The art has been awesome. Absolutely awesome. The comics have been really cool.
Yeah.
I just want to get caught up on them because I'm really behind.
I need to get caught up on the Vader series.
You do.
So.
You've missed like.
That's like peak. That's peak comics, honestly.
Yeah, it's been really good. It's been really
it hurts
good.
So good.
Yeah. All right, but yeah. Besides that, I think that's about everything this week. It's time to go eat. Yes. We're hungry. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us for another episode of the podcast. Yeah, we really appreciate you listening, watching, interacting. And if you enjoy our show, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, rate the show. whatever you can. Honestly, it helps us so much. We're still trying to grow the show, so anything helps.
Yeah.
And it means the world to us, because that shows us that you are enjoying what we're doing, and that our craziness is not for nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, if there's anything you'd like to send us, any funny clips, any topics you'd like us to cover on the show, or just want to let us know what you think of what you're excited for to see in Ahsoka, if anything that we talked about from the new trading card game, anything at all, go ahead and email us at punchitchewiepodcast@gmail.com, and we will we're always checking those. But besides that, I think that's everything. Thank you so much, everybody. We will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.